All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Close here.
Pushing it here.
Oh, you're supposed to say personal. Because I just said close and personal.
Personal here. I thought you said pushing it. I thought you said close and
Close
pushing
and
it.
personal.
No, like
she wrapped her arm around me like this. I was like, oh, close and personal. Then we
I thought you were saying like close and pushing it, and I'm like, wow.
Wow, you are pushing it. No.
Seriously, just want to show you some love.
Big mistake. And anyways, we are checking out some QI.
Quite interesting.
And this time it is titled,
What was CB Fry offered after the war?
Now, truth be told, I did not know who CB Fry was before. Did I spit on you? Sorry.
No, my nose is all of a sudden itchy. Sorry.
I do spit when I talk. Sorry. It's the truth. I did some research on CB Fry, and he was a footballer, and he was a cricket player.
Oh, cool.
And I think he did some other stuff, too. But anyways, he was known for those things. I'm pretty sure I actually know what the answer to this question is for once, because doing some research on it, so I won't say it out loud. Because there was a random fact out there, and it says offered. I didn't offer it. I didn't check it to see what he was offered, but I didn't know who he was, and I wanted to react to this.
Oh my God!
But he was an athlete who it sounds like he was kind of an entertaining guy too. Like he had some kind of trick where it said stay stationary and then do like a flip onto the mantelpiece or something like that. Like that sounds kind of crazy. But lived a long time. Was well loved and respected by a lot of people. And so we're going to check out what he was offered. I think I already know. If you like our reaction anyway, don't forget to
like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next uploaded video. It really does help when you guys subscribe to our channel. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Did
that throw you off when I was staring at you?
No.
Dang it. To do it better. All right. My dad always said that I sucked at staring. Gotta improve. Here we go.
It's a weird thing
Now,
to
Sean,
say.
in 1913, the world long jump champion...
Calm down, Stephen. We gotta fix you for a second. All right, let's try this now.
Now, Sean, in 1913, the world long jump champion was an Englishman who could leap backwards from the
That's
floor
what you're talking about.
onto a mantelpiece without losing his balance. What interesting position was he offered after the First World War? There he is.
But he's playing cricket then.
He was an extraordinary sportsman.
He could, what, when you said he could leap?
He could leap backwards from a stationary position onto a mantelpiece. Just leap. He was described by John Arlott as the most very talented Englishman ever born.
And how did
he was captained England and Surrey for cricket. He appeared in a FA Cup final. Oh. He had the world long jump record.
This isn't your relative, is it?
It is CB Fry, yes.
What I want to know is how did he discover he could do that?
I suppose he in phases.
How did you find out you can do that? You can just be standing in front of the fireplace and go... Was it a really boring party? Lord Delfont was changing a turn for a canapé. Whoop, I'm out of it.
Maybe there was a rattlesnake on the floor or something like that.
Well, he was quite...
Somebody came in looking for a cocktail and said, I fancy a blowjob, and he would have...
No, he was a fry. He would have welcomed him.
Just put himself in a better position.
Charles Burgess Fry, CB Fry, the greatest all-rounder the country's ever produced. What extraordinary position was he offered after the First World War?
And also, was that a mantelpiece with or without ornaments? Someone had a big tank of tropical fish.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but while looking for other videos for Victoria Wood, I think that's Victoria Wood right there.
Oh.
Even though we've seen
Older
hair and makeup and whatnot. I think that's her. Could be wrong.
Mantelpiece leaping, you just clear it. Yeah, move most of the stuff off it.
Maybe he was on the mantelpiece, lost his balance, and thought, I must get back up before anyone's noticed.
Lost his balance, fell on the sofa, bounced back up.
Yeah. Then what? Blimey, did you just jump backwards onto that mantelpiece?
Or was it one of these sports we play?
It's a very old English pursuit, jumping backwards.
Yes.
And there's a famous canal jumper from the Black Country, someone like Jack Darby, and he could leap 32 foot across a canal from a standing jump. There's a statue of him on one of the canals. And the way he did it was weights. He had two weights in his arms, and he'd swing them like that, and then throw them, and they'd take him across, and he'd go to the other side. And his name was something like Jack Darby, and he died in the 30s. He died in the canal. He could also, he had to work.
the bottom to commemorate it.
I think he had the world jumping backwards record, 13 foot.
Oh, there you are. Well, there you are. You see, it means something. Well, C.B. Fry, to bring us back to Charles Burney's
I was
time.
thinking, did he not feel, you know, once he'd done the mantelpiece thing and everyone went,
Listen, let's
wow,
not-
that's fantastic.
Yes.
Right, that is so brilliant. After that, you think it maybe started to pall a bit? They think, oh, he's doing the mantelpiece thing again. Like,
it's the thing he
you
did,
think he had
probably. It was just a party piece he did 3 or 4 times. It wasn't enough that he headed the class list at Oxford. He had the world long jump record. He played in an FA Cup final, captained England and headed England batting averages for 4 years in succession, spoke 5 languages. And what was this extraordinary position?
Well,
He was offered.
he's obviously a member of the Fry family.
Well, that is extraordinary enough, I grant you.
Quizmaster on a panel game.
No, I would tell you.
He was the position by a governmental thing.
By the most governmental thing that existed after the First World War.
League of Nations.
The League of Nations.
So he was head of the League of Nations.
No, he was
referee. He refereed the playoffs for the League of Nations.
Lord
President of the
No,
League of
more
Nations.
important.
King of the League of Nations.
No, not of the League of Nations. One of the nations within the League of Nations.
Oh, he was
offered
king
the
of
throne-
Albania.
It was offered the throne of Albania.
Yes.
There you are. Finally,
Yeah.
we got that.
he
Well
said,
done.
I don't want the
how,
throne, just
but
give me the
why?
mantelpiece.
Now, look, stop. I wish I never mentioned the bloody man.
How high is that?
It was just one of the many things he could do. All right, let's not refine on it. Let's not make it too big a deal. He did it once or twice. The reason he was offered it was his great friend was Prince Ranjit Singh. Together, he and Fry dominated the cricketing world. It was known as the golden age of cricket, still is. And Prince Ranjit Singh was an important officer in the League of Nations when it was founded. And he brought Fry along as a speechwriter to the League of Nations, and they met the Albanian delegation, which was rather unhappy because the king of Albania had been deposed and run away, and so they offered Fry the throne, and he accepted. But his friend Hilaire Belloc, the poet, said no. He said, don't accept it. He said, all you need is a cellar full of wine and the society of those who love you. Turn it down. So he did.
Jeez. Would it be a killjoy, friend?
Seriously.
I have the throne. I don't care if it's worth this or that or it's the most greatest country of all time. King of a country that I'm not born from?
I would never want that in case they didn't like what you were doing.
They fire you.
a footrest back here because I keep trying to put my feet up against the table and they keep falling. And I'm just letting you know.
And you're just now telling me this?
Yeah.
We've had this... Anyways. You would... If someone offered you to be the queen of something, you would honestly turn it down.
I wouldn't want it.
What if it was the queen of England?
Mm-mm. No.
Why?
Well, 1, you're going to have a bunch of people that hate you. 2,
Okay, it happens already.
people are going to try to kill you. 3, if you
Not yet.
really are in charge of that country, like, it's like being president here. I don't want that responsibility. Blah. I am happy.
But you get to be king or queen.
I'm good.
I would have a hard time turning that down. I'd be like, say what now? You want me to be the king? Like, could you imagine how dangerous that would be?
With you? Yeah.
I mean, oh my. I would have a really... Honestly, you're 1 in a million just to say you turn it down.
I wouldn't want to do it.
That's quite impressive. I think I would assume most people, if they're really being honest, like people like, oh no, I don't want $1 million. I would just waste it or blow it on this. I don't want... But when someone offers it to you legitimately, like, okay, I'll take it.
I mean,
Like-
I joke around all the time. When people say, do you need anything? And I always say, $1 million. Like, money I wouldn't turn down. But
if you're the queen, there's a
No.
good chance that it might be at least worth $1 million.
But I wouldn't want all the responsibility that comes with it. I wouldn't want to be out in the public all the time. No, I'm a hider.
What about the responsibility that comes with being a mother of 3?
Okay,
You
but
can do anything.
It's not queen. I'm good.
Oh, you're not the queen of this house?
No, I
That's
mean,
right.
I won't.
I'm the
I don't
king.
want to be the queen.
You are not the queen.
No, I'm not.
Oh, wow. I guess I got
It's
to
your
find someone who
girlfriend.
wants the job.
Your girlfriend already has a job.
Girlfriends don't want to come over anymore.
I know, because I'm here.
No, that's not it. That's nothing to do with me. I'm not sure what it was. I wasn't paying attention. But getting back to this,
If you're still here.
very impressive. Long job. It was so funny how Steven's like getting really frustrated. Like, this dude did so many things. You guys are fixating on this stupid trick. Now, first of all, Steven, you brought that up. It's a very random thing, okay?
I do want to try to jump backwards now, though. The whole time I was like,
Just sit and just jump. Is a mantelpiece like just that far away in height? Like, is it like a chair, like a booster chair, where you get like a head start? You're like, even that would be tough. I don't know if I can jump up and backwards at the same time.
no, I know. I want to try it.
Anyways, super cool. Didn't know he was a cricket player. Didn't know he was the captain of England and all-rounder and all these kind of things. I love cricket. Excited to hear about that. If you like our reaction anyway, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
Goodbye.